After violent outbursts and severe understaffing issues, 2 bills to improve juvenile justice across Kentucky have been sent to the governor's desk. Good evening, I'm Hayden Rostevsky.
And I'm Gilbert Coursey. WDRB's Dakota Sherrick explains the big changes that would be made if the governor signs the bills. Dakota?
From reopening the juvenile detention center here in Louisville to increase mental health care for kids in the system, the measures in these bills would bring big investments to Kentucky's juvenile justice system. On Thursday, Kentucky House Bill 3 passed and was sent off to the governor's desk.
Juvenile crime has gotten out of control here, not just here in Louisville, but all across the state and America.
The bill would require kids taken into custody for a violent crime to be held a maximum 48 hours. They would see a judge and have a mental health and substance use disorder evaluation while in custody.
Locked up and the key thrown away. That's not what we're after. We want to turn that child's life around.
The bill also sets aside funding to renovate and reopen the Juvenile Justice Center in Louisville. $15 million for a design plan, first phase of renovation, and operating costs. Nearly $5 million would go to renovate the detention center in Lyndon.
I absolutely know that the youth need to come back to Jefferson County. I think that we all can agree with that.
But State Representative Keturah Herron ultimately voted against the bill, saying she has several issues with it. She says the bill would open records of kids convicted of violent crime to the public for 3 years. Right now, juvenile records are confidential.
I feel like it's going to have unintended consequences as it relates to employment and education. And we know that those are the two things that make sure the kids and people in general are successful when they do come back to community.
Another bill aimed at improving the juvenile justice system would have all 8 juvenile centers across the state reporting to one person. It would also allow officers to have pepper spray and tasers. It also includes money for salary increases, security upgrades, and mental health services.
And we're going to have to try to find programs and solutions to this problem. And I think House Bill 3 and Senate Bill 162 are great steps in trying to solve the juvenile crime problem in Louisville and all of Kentucky.
If Beshear signs the bills, Bratcher says Louisville's detention center could reopen in 2024. Dakota Sherrick, WDRB News.